Today we're going to be having a watch party. We're going to be watching this thing that has unfolded with tonight's conversation and Keita Rose. I've not seen it yet. As you know, I'm in grad school, so I haven't had a chance to dive into it yet. Hold on. I know this is going to be a good one. I need to fill up my water pitcher. I'm going to be right back. Come on in and have yourself a seat. We're going to get into this right now. As soon as you all come in and pull up, where can I hide my water pitcher where it won't fall over on the floor? All right, there we go. All right. Welcome in, welcome. I see the notification has just started to go out right on time. I just finished filling up my water pitcher. Welcome in, Tonya D. You're the first one in the building. Oh my gracious goodness, me oh my, oh me oh me oh my. All right, welcome. Input. I don't have no input. I don't know what's going on. I am going to be watching this with you all for the first time. So I want you all to just tell me how you're doing, where you're coming in from. And then we're going to, where's my water? We're going to go from there. Because I don't know what is going on. Oh, you all love to hear. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So go ahead and flex your city or whatnot. I'm going to go live on every platform because we've stalled long enough. So we might as well just get into it because time is of the essence right now. Let us go ahead and, you know what? Oh, my goodness. Oh, all right. Good. All right. Thank you. I've been working hard in school these past few weeks. You know, the semester has started back up again. So, this has something to do with intercourse? Don't give me no clues. Let's just get into it. Stop it. Let's go ahead and get live on every platform. We are live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Twitch. And we are live on TikTok. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I am your host, Tonya TKO. I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. There are a lot of certifications that I have. However, what I do overall is I help you learn to love yourself. I have a self-love book. We do a retreat once a year, and we have a group behind the scenes of the text notification squad where we powwow and talk throughout the day, every day, during the weeks and months. It's been pretty quiet since I've been in school, so what's happening with you ladies back there? Are you all in school too? Come on forward. I don't know why we're doing a watch party. Why are people giving it away? I mean, you're talking about black men and giving away penis. Now I already know what we're talking about. Simmer down. Gosh, with the spoiler alerts. I've been in school. This is my first time getting a chance to watch it. So don't spoil it for me. Hey, what is that, Tawny? Hey, Tawny. Welcome. All right. So basically, there's a show called Tonight's Conversation. It's been going viral. You all have been supporting them and going to their shows, and they've been getting all of these clips going around. Oh, my goodness. But how many of you remember when I interviewed Ace Metaphor? If you remember, throw up your one or your hand. If you have the emoji, throw up your hand or the number 1. Let's get into it. How many of you remember when I interviewed Ace Metaphor? So the young lady on the screen right now, her name is Keita Rose. I don't know the other names of the people on the show. I didn't even know her name, but so many of you were sending this to me, right? Somebody says it's deeper than that. Okay, we shall see. but I don't know. We're having a watch party. Simmer down. All right? Throw up a one if you remember that I interviewed Ace Metaphor. Where are these numbers at? Okay, I see a peace sign. Hey, Robert, that's not a number one. Okay, B. Millie says it's worth the watch. We're going to watch it. And she says, I'm going to shut up now, but ain't shut up yet. Look, let's start afresh. Okay, B. Millie remembers. Thrifty remembers. I've seen the shorts but never subscribed. Listen, there were people who were paying them their monthly subscription for behind the scenes. People were paying for that. Okay, Rachel remembers. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's go down memory lane. Back down memory lane. Let's go back down memory lane because when this started going viral, I'm in school, I'm in class, you know, my priority is getting this master's in psychology, learning how to do what it is that I do to help you all even better. So I could not take the time out to watch during the week. And last weekend was the first week I had to get all my stuff together. I did do a video with the British guy who ripped Donald Trump a new one. And then we got into conversations about that. However, what I did was I posted all of the videos up on my community tab. How many of you all remember seeing my community tab when I said, I'm just going to place this here, right? All right. So that is what I did. But you know what? We're going to go back down memory lane because what was this in 2018? Or 19, it was one of those. It was before the pandemic, right? It was before that. I covered one of his videos, and that was enough for me. Oh, you know what? Let me just tell you this before we even get started, because some people are going to drop off the video before we even get into the good part. After I did that video with Ace Metaphor, he went to my Facebook page and he straight cussed me the fuck out in the comments. And I was like, oh, I started responding to him. What I should have been doing was taking screenshots. But I didn't realize, you know, this was back in the days. I didn't realize how people get down. They curse you out and then they delete it. Oh yeah, he cussed me the fuck out. Like I was a damn mongrel dog on the street asking him for a flea bath and a comb. This is how he cussed me down. I said, oh, this is a man who says he loves women? Oh, no, not speaking to me like that. So let's get into how this all began, and then we're going to get into the Keita Rose video, right? So this is how it all began for, no, you ain't getting no free advertisements on my channel. Stop this madness. Stop it. Just look. So he had a video that was going viral, and this is when I first started doing reactions. And his video, people wanted me to talk about because it was so ridiculous. So this is Tani Tantan from back in the day days. All right, so let's get this up on here. This is when I was living in my trailer on the side of the road, and I was at the library when I did this, and I was just like, F it, I'm just gonna do as many videos as I can inside this air conditioning, because I was in the hot valley of California, and it was like 105 degrees up there. So nonetheless, here we go. B. Millie talking about a flea bath and a comb. That's how he cussed me down. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh. I said, oh no. I should have been taking screenshots. That's what I should have been doing. But my mind was in another state. But listen, let's go.
What you crying for? I don't think a lot of people.
What is this? Why does it sound like that? Hold on. Let me All right, let's see what we have.
Understand that as a kid, I got told that so much.
Why does it sound like this? Hold on.
Get a man up. I got in trouble for feeling.
Look at this fakeness. Just listen,
What you
listen.
crying for? I don't think a lot of people understand that as a kid, I got told that so much. Get a man up. I got in trouble for feeling, for expressing my opinion. I don't know how. I wasn't taught how to love. I was taught how to work, how to provide. I want to be much more than that. I'm much more than a man that provides that need to be marginalized. I'm a person that wants to be loved. I don't have to be macho with you. I don't want a woman that makes me feel like I gotta be at second grade again, being taught not to cry and to feel and to express and to be loved. I want to be hugged. Wasn't hugged enough. I want to be valued for not what I can bring to the table, but for being a beautiful soul like you. I want to be cared for. And I'm not afraid to say it, ladies, your man needs you for much more than just letting him provide for you. He needs you up here. He don't fight you every step of the way because from birth he's been taught that this is the person he's supposed to be. Never let her pick up a check. Never let her play some. You are the romance. He needs you to tell him, it is okay, babe, I got you.
Got what?
Let me show you that I can be what you need from a mental standpoint, an emotional, a romantic. Let me show you you are appreciated. Quit
Oh
saying
my God,
that.
how much longer is this
We've
shit?
been fighting it all our lives. If you can't be there for me,
And I can't.
past my ability to provide from you, then
I
I don't want
won't.
it.
Good,
I
go.
want somebody that I can talk to. That's going to pour into me as much as I'm going to pour
I
into
never
her.
pour into you. You're not
Somebody that refuses to allow me to refuse her gestures of gratitude.
Wait, hold
Her
on.
dates.
Hold on. Refuses to what? Hold on. Refuses to what?
To allow me to refuse her gestures of gratitude. Her dates. Her paying for it.
No.
Her gifts. Because I need that secretly. I don't know about a lot of men that's watching right now.
No men were watching your
But I want
channel.
to be loved.
Of course you do.
I want to be appreciated and I want to be valued too. And I know it ain't the man thing to say.
How much longer is this
That
shit?
manhood, that identity of manhood was beat into me.
Was
That ain't
it?
what I chose. And I guarantee there's a lot of people around the world that didn't chose this idea of being a man. Love me as a person. Love me as somebody that's there for you. Appreciate me like you want me to appreciate you. Help me. Comfort me. I'm not too much of a man to tell you those are the things I really look for. I'm much more than a provider. I'm a person. And I need love too.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let me see what's the first thing I say.
What? Listen. Hold on. Let me stop.
Come with it, Tonya. Let me hear what you had to say.
Listen. You know what? I'm so happy I came across this video. Oh, God, there's so much to unpack here.
Well,
so
unpack
much.
it.
Now, I want you all to work with me. So this is going to be a joint effort because I'm going to say some stuff inside this video, but I'm not going to be able to say all of it. And I want you to be able to comment inside.
I need to know your point of view, Tonya.
What did you pick up on?
Okay.
And if you know my videos, you know that the arbitals are read between the
You
lines.
want me to do
What did you
work?
pick up on inside this video? First of all, the video is titled "I'm Much More Than a Provider." Let me
Tanya.
start the video
Start.
by just saying this. Can we at least start there? We ain't doing too well in the Black American community to start talking about I'm much more than a provider. Let's start with being a provider because there's
Ooh. Cook, Tonya. Cook. You know what? It took me a minute to come out the gate, but I came out with the frying pan and the damn spatula with the fire ablaze. Cook, Tonya. Cook. You can go and watch this video. Somebody said he's looking for a top. Listen. Go to the community tab. go to the community tab and watch the whole video for yourself, because I have a feeling that I sauteed in that video. If I know myself like I know myself. It took a moment for the flame to come on, but saute, I'm sure I did fricassee that man. And then so there are many other videos. So then he contacted me. He wanted to talk. He wanted to talk. I came back out and did another video at that talking about, are black men even providing? This is how I came out the gate. And then Ace Metaphor and I went on his channel and we had a little conversation.
What's up?
Look at
Hey,
him.
what's going on?
Man, you know, I'm just making it out here. Let me tell you something. I had a good day. I didn't spend any money. You know, I stayed disciplined. So that was always a good thing.
Look at me.
Shoes came in, got some new LeBron James shoes.
I'm not feeling what the F he's saying. Look at my damn face. You see, my internet connection is real messed up because I was in my trailer at that time. So I was streaming from my phone's connection, and I was up in the mountains, and it was.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I just finished watching my premiere, so I'm amped up, and I'm ready for us to get it in, boy. I'm ready for us to get it in.
Oh my. You see, he's smiling in the very beginning, but that smile didn't last for long.
Hey, listen. Me too.
You know what? I can see why some people are intimidated by me. Because if I had to look at somebody looking at me with that face right there, I would be intimidated too. I'd be like, oh shit, I done effed up. Look at my face. I look like I'm about to pitchfork this mother effer. That's what I look like, right? So nonetheless, by the end of the video, he had come undone. I think it even ended at some point. Let's see.
It's something to be encouraged, and from a great place, not a hurtful place, not an angry place.
Right, but you know what? If I said, are you going to the grocery store? You wouldn't be like, oh, well, you can't weaponize that. What I'm saying is your attachment, whatever type of attachment you have to therapy, right? Or the word brokenness or whatever, that's personal, and that can be worked on inside of you. If I said, oh, you're going outside, you wouldn't be like, oh, you weaponizing going outside. So like that type of stuff, and however
look his face when I'm talking. Yeah. This must have been when I asked him he doesn't believe in therapy. Listen.
Thing is okay, which it may be. How can we get it to great? Even if things are great.
Yeah, you know what? I have an issue right now. We got 2 more minutes here before we head over to my Facebook page, right? I have an issue because on the one hand, you're talking about therapy and how we all need to go to therapy, but then you also kind of buck against therapy as if there's some sort of shame about it. Like, I'm very proud of who I've become. I don't need therapy. I don't have brokenness. And I'm like, listen. We can do the playback. I mean, it's recorded.
Oh gosh. So he's dancing, tap dancing. I want you all to watch that video because when people watch the video back, that's what he said. I want to get to the Keita Rose video. Damn it, I really want to find whether or not he's bucking against therapy.
For people in our brokenness.
Okay. But I'm not broken.
Mirage, what you say? You're not broken? But now look, 6 years later, you being exposed on the internet. Let's see. I told the man go get his issues worked on more than half a decade ago. Oh, but he didn't want to do that then, did he? Let me just go back just a little bit because this is when
I say, hey, everybody needs some checkup. Whether
let's
meditation with myself by week.
Okay.
Plans to go out on the Looking for a Wife tour.
Okay.
Who was saying, in the video with Aaron Mallory, that you have not been able to cry in years, that you've never been able to cry.
Yeah, and those are recent epiphanies. So that's what that whole realization is what inspired the video, the 4 or 5 videos that I did about why we feel like we can't express our emotions.
Look at my face.
Okay, so what is it that you're doing right now about getting, because I know that you have the tour plan, so I know that you've made plans to go out on the Looking for a Wife tour, but what is it that Ace is doing right now to get the therapeutic need, the psychological therapy that you are looking for? What is it that you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Well, I encourage everybody to do routine checkups on themselves. So what I do is I do open meditation with myself weekly. Set goals with myself.
I'm talking about in terms of the therapy, in terms of getting therapy. What is it that you're doing right now to get therapy?
Look his face.
Have a bad roof.
Oh, no,
If your
they
roof
did
is
it. No,
old,
they did it.
damaged,
No, they
or
did it.
leaking,
No,
you
they
can get a
didn't
new
try to
roof
do this
free.
to me. Get out of here with this mess. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So, okay, hold on. Let's get back to it. Because I wanted to find out what he's doing for therapy.
Well, my plan is to go. I haven't yet made any kind of appointment. No. But the plan is.
Okay.
But the way in which it's being communicated, the syntax of the way in which you're saying it to me is you need it.
We all
I
need
think
it.
that
And
everybody does. It's not
You
something
see,
that, nothing which discourages people is when people use it as a weapon instead of a healing thing. So when I say, hey, everybody needs some checkup, whether it is a therapist, and like I went through the 4 things earlier, you need somewhere where you can seek and have a safe.
Listen, I completely feel you, and I heard you when you said that you were an advocate for therapy.
Talk, Tonya.
What I didn't hear is what you're actually doing, because like we can talk to our base about how everybody needs to get therapy, and I am an advocate for that, as I said inside the video, and as the video series that I've been making. However, when we are here creating content for people in our brokenness,
But I'm not broken. So
in our brokenness, all of us have brokenness. And when you say that you don't have the ability to cry, there's some brokenness that exists there. When you say that you don't want to be in a relationship with a person who makes
Look his face. Look his face. Maybe if he had listened to me back then, maybe. If he had listened to me and worked on his brokenness, maybe he wouldn't be in this kerfuffle right now. If there's one thing I love about myself is my consistency. I keep bringing that energy and I bring that heat. I can see why some people are afraid of me. I'd be afraid of me too. But listen, you see his face? I would be afraid of him. Something seemed off about him. And the way he cussed me down in my comments, whoo, child. And then the broadcast ended up ending because apparently I was on here without him. I don't know what happened. Oh, what am I talking about? You're so pretty, Tonya. Look at you. I love you so much. Former Tonya, thank you for doing the things that you needed to do to get me to where I am today. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. All right. All right. Look at me. Oh, I love me. Let me hear what I'm saying.
uterine holders were on that broadcast telling me to shut up.
Oh, were they? Oh, they were going crazy. They didn't. The women was against me. Oh, look at that. And then so there were more videos because then he ended up coming on my platform. Let's see, debate part 1 of 3. This is when he came on my show. When he started talking about.
So we stopped the conversation on your platform talking about therapy and the weaponizing thereof, and you were saying that you feel like go to therapy can be weaponized so that people are using it as a way to hurt or shame other people.
Look his face.
And I was saying that that really is the attachment that we have to the word therapy and how we feel that it's weaponized.
I work part-time as an RN at a hospital. And what brought us here was a video that I made. It's a monologue.
Okay, so go watch the series. Let me see what's at the end of this video. I'm just so intrigued because this was 6 years ago.
That's my stuff coming up right now because this person is saying some words. It's my attachment to those words that depicts how it is that I'm going to interact with those words.
Damn! And this was before grad school. Oh, imagine me after. Oh, I was bringing that fire. So nonetheless, let's get into today's, because this was 6 years ago. You saw his temperament. You see his face. You see how he is going on and on. Look at him. I'm trying to talk to son, but son ain't trying to hear it. Then he went into I don't know what happened by part 3. Let me go into part 3. I don't know what happened by part 3. Because he sure did curse me the hell on out by the time he left this broadcast and went into my comments. I don't know what happened, but he cursed me the hell on out. He did.
Of internet dating right now, we have far too many men who say things like what it is that you're saying in order to gain access to women.
Talk,
but
Tonya.
Not have the means to even be able to provide a household if
talk
she became
that talk,
pregnant.
Girl. Talk
that
that
she has
talk.
to work up until her 9th month.
Talk
so,
it.
Okay, so preference. That ain't me.
Yeah, oh, is it not? So let's get to the end of this video. Part-time RN, I know, right?
If y'all want to look me up, you can probably find me. But I ain't. It's your platform, girl. It's about you.
Look his face.
And saying you need to make sure it's safe for him. It was challenging the fellas saying, yo, you shouldn't want a relationship where you feel like
video response to that video then. Okay, so listen, tell everybody where they can find you. Tell everybody you said that in your video.
It's a joke.
Oh, that was, yeah. So we probably would have to finish this up. One of the things that concerned me very much was when you said, "What does a woman need a man for?" That the woman didn't need you to protect her because she could just get a gun, and she did. You said that in your video.
It's a joke.
Oh, that was a joke. Okay, and that she didn't need. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do a video response to that video then. Okay, so listen, tell everybody where they can find you. Tell everyone where they can find you, Ace, because we got to get out.
This is probably, because this was too long. This is probably why he cursed me out, because I had to get him off of there. So nonetheless, and lesser than none, let's get to the Keita Rose kerfuffle, because I don't know what has gone on. I just know, I mean, look, you all didn't see me supporting that bullshit. You didn't see me supporting it. How many of those clips did you ever see on my platform? Did you ever see me running, telling you to go look him up? You ever saw me at any of that? Because the documentation was there. I told you all about, what's his name? Street Meat Jackson. Derek Street Meat. I told you with the big old bazonkas. I told you about him back in the days. Some didn't want to listen. I told you about him. I told you about the other one. I told you about so many of these people. But y'all don't want to listen. How long before you realize that Tonya is always right? Always. Nonetheless, let's see what's going on with Keita and them. Because I don't know what has happened, but let's see what the dealio is. Let's see.
Who the fuck did I work for? So because I'm unemployed, this is my content now. So if you like content like this, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell notification. So this is the creator of the pod. This is Randy Rosario, Mike the Poet, Trip Fontaine, Fine Ass Keita Rose, and Mojo Gaga! A lot of you guys are like, well, I don't care about this bitch or that bitch. Where's my favorite? Oh, shit, there she go to your favorite. She be dropping them gems. This is Kitty Rose. She got Randy out quick, fast. She said, I want your spot. How can I manipulate everyone to get it? I'm going to detail that, though, in the...
Hold on. What the hell is going on? Hold on. I'm going to have to pull this up on YouTube because I need to be able to pause, and that thing is not letting me pause. Where's part 1 on YouTube? I see episode 4. Oh, me, Ross. Where is episode 1 of Who the F Did I Work For? It looks like we're going to have to watch part 1 over there because it looks like part 2 is over here. All right, we're going to have to watch it on here. So let's see. I don't know what is going on. All right, because I don't know who these people are, but I'm just going to listen to the story. Let's see.
Following episodes, it's gonna be like 500 episodes. Bonus feature. This guy says he used to be with Kitty, but that can't be true because it would have been around the time she was married, and she can't stand side bitches and she can't stand cheating women. The drama,
What?
the tea. Hope we all heal.
What's going on
Hi,
here?
and welcome to episode 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Work For? So because I'm unemployed, this is my content now.
Wait, what? I don't understand. That went by so fast. I'm confused. Okay, well, let's go to episode 2. I don't know what is going on.
Hello, and thank you for watching part 2 of Who the Fuck Did I Work For? I just want to address a few things that have been really pissing me off. Number one, I'm not one of those friends that fall out with a friend and tell their business. These hoes actually never liked me at all. This isn't a hurt people situation. This is a you fucked around and now you're gonna find out. A lot of you are saying, this seems a little one-sided, Keita. Right, because I'm the only one talking. So, since your faves get paid to speak on a daily basis, they should have no problem freaking out. Before it was tonight's conversation, live and uncut. It was tonight's conversation, love, sex, and relationships. The tour. I had never been on tour before. I was content creating and working HR at Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. I was HR there. By the way, since we're doing this, y'all probably shouldn't be eating that shit either, but if they sue me, they're gonna take my son, so I best be shutting that ass up. But I got to meet some really great people. I met the very talented Jay Martinez, the very funny TC Caldwell, the really beautiful and talented Caleb the poet, and Joe! Look how happy I am. Stupid girl. That this healed, emotionally mature, ready for marriage man. Honestly, this show was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was intimate. It was positive. I had millions of followers. TC had millions of followers, but he lost his page. And when he lost his page, Mojo Jojo said, "You're no longer valuable. Goodbye." This is my best friend, and the reason why I'm in this fucking predicament, she was following Mojo Jojo and couldn't believe he picked me to be on tour. So when Mojo Jojo hired me, he said that we were going to make a lot of money because he had done a lot of shows. This wasn't his first show. This was my first tour, but not his. He used to be on tour with, who's that?
I don't know.
Apparently it started out a card game, but then they like moved it to making content and then moved it on the road. I don't know. So one of the products sold on tour that made the tour and made him so lucrative is his card game. But word on the curb, allegedly is, this was not his idea. A little birdie told me that the card game was his idea, but he just didn't know how to market it right. Good thing Mojo Jojo is a master marketer. Ooh. Unfortunately, this is going to be the end of part 2. But don't worry, we're going to give you a sneak peek of what's to come in part 3.
That's what I'm telling you. Why?
So y'all men really don't like getting y'all asses ate?
No.
Man,
For what?
y'all better be glad I don't know. Oh, shit. Because I put these niggas after I be living ass. I like for men to pee on me. Okay? In all true honesty, it's something about that scream hitting that...
Oh my God. I'm glad that I took my time to get to this stuff because this is a lot. What the hell? So that was 2. So where's 3? Episode 3. Okay, here we go.
We've been planning this trip for months.
Oh my gosh, I know this is not about to start. Let me put up my browser that has the because I stopped using Chrome, but let me pull up my, because Chrome has the thing, what do you call that? The thing protector, the app ad stopper. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of energy coming really quickly. So just hold on to your seats, because it I know it's a lot. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember why I stopped using Chrome. Let me see. Give me 1 second. It's asking me to log in. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I don't know what it's a lot. Oh, you don't recognize my face? What are we gonna do about these ads? Because I can't log in. I'm exhausted after just watching just two. You know, my energy is so mellow most of the time that all of that hollering and everything is a lot for me. So, oh my gracious. Let's see if we could get back into it again. Let me just go back. But like I said, we're going to have to do something about these ads because ridiculous. I don't care nothing about these stupid movies. All right, so here's part 3. Ugh. All right, here we. Why is she calling him Mojo Joe? I guess I'll find out. This is weird.
Hello, Governor, and thank you for watching episode 3 of Who the Fuck Did I Work For? I know a lot of you don't like my delivery. I got this message today. When you do your next story time, could you do it less animated? It's taken away from your story time. No. And let me tell you why. No hate to you, because a lot of people have said that, right? They don't like my delivery, my antics, the animation. It's less.
That's really interesting because, you know, she said she was working in HR, but she has a really big personality. She was meant for entertainment. She was meant for entertainment. I mean, no need to talk down on her. This is the way that she does it, and many people love it. You see people in the comments like, I love her energy. Some people need big energy. Some people don't. It's just a matter of different taste and preference. So let her do her thing. It's not my flavor, but people love it. She's has more subscribers than I do. All right? So what can we say?
Believable. I don't give a shit what you believe. That's the truth. I'm telling you how I tell it. And I'm an animated person, so regardless of what I deliver, good news or bad news, it's gonna come out animated, you bland, boring bitches. Anyway, where did we leave off?
Y'all like getting y'all asses ate? No, man, for what? Y'all better be glad I ain't no shit. Cause I put these niggas.
Ooh, you guys were mad about that one. You guys acted like I made that video. First of all, I just like to address a couple things. One, I'm not kink shaming anybody. If you want to get pissed on, you want to get pissed on. I don't. I'm not judging you. We listen and we don't judge. You're mad at me because your favorite coach, life coach, likes to get pissed on. What did I do? A lot of you said, well, if that's her husband, it is what it is. But that wasn't her husband in the video. So. Number 3, this isn't about booty eating, grocery shopping, or anything of the sort. This was to show you how she speaks around people that she's comfortable with. So when you guys said I was bullying her, right, when she got on TikTok crying, y'all were like, oh, you're going too hard. No, she talked like that. She talked like nigga, bitch. That's how she talked. It's just that, not on stage. So I wasn't bullying anybody, but I bet a bitch won't try to bully me. But I bet won't try to bully me. So the guy in the video was not her husband, right? And so he was just somebody that she was doing business with. Now this guy, a lot of you have seen his video. He dated her. I'm not sure what happened, but she sent him a very long apology via email, which is, oh my God, like, is he a colleague or a nigga you messing with? I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't read that email. And once I see that your text is this long, you lost me. Now, I don't know why her and the guy you just seen broke up.
Hold on. Changing and always admitting your faults. I was a monster towards you. I should have handled everything as promptly as you did. I disrespected you. I can't pretend like I don't wish we could go back in time. If you're willing to consider a possible reconciliation, I will book couples therapy and submit the payment with you over screen share. I will put in all efforts and work on me. I will make sure to prioritize our relationship. I will compromise more. It does hurt. I was calling to check on you today, but I didn't think everything would hit me. Please consider this as an apology. If you'd be willing, I'd love to give us a try again. I see how great we can be. Oh, poor little book. You are a beautiful soul and an amazing man. I am a wonderful woman who allowed my past to sabotage my ways and dictate my behavior. I feel as though we can learn to navigate through and cope with our experiences. Please, all I ask for is a last chance. Damn, that's deep.
But I do know that he stated she threw a lot of insults. She was very violent, very like angry, and she sent this and another 4 or 5 emails. Like I told you, you guys can pause it. I ain't reading it. Now, a lot of women in the comments were like, well, she's apologizing. Yeah, but what he's trying to convey is with narcissistic women, they will do something terrible and then apologize, and then do something terrible and then apologize. The apology is more to get you back so they can have more of their supply, not that they actually mean it, because if they meant it, they would stop. Now, upon this guy coming out, there's another guy that came out saying that she shot him with his own gun. Shot at him or shot him? Listen here.
Damn near exactly what happened with me and her when I dated her. She saw that I had did some shit in my phone. We started fighting. Well, we didn't even start fighting. She started hitting me. I was 200 pounds, like 250 at the time. 6 feet tall. She's what, 5'3", 150 pounds soaking wet. I'm like, I can't hit you, so I'm trying to get out the way. She get in the car, keep hitting me, destroys my car, and then shoots at me with my own gun 3 times.
Mile.
I'm a medical student. All I do is study.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know what is going on. That's wild. Okay, so there's a lot happening. I don't see what any of this has to do with it. This is a lot of, I guess she's just spilling the tea on everybody. So that's episode 3. Let's go to 4. Oh my gosh. Let's get into it. Oh, the sound is gone. Oops, give me 1 second.
And pop goes the bad bitch. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on where you are from. Thank you for watching episode 4, season 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Work For?
Yeah, who did you? I don't know.
A lot of you don't like that there be smoke in my videos, but I'm unemployed. To everybody that has reached out to me, asked me if my mental is okay, asked me if I'm good, I really do appreciate you. I seen some comments saying like she's playing the victim. She acts like a victim. I'm not a victim. I don't even want to call myself a victim. I trusted a man with taco meat on his face. That man has a taco meat beard. That is the makings of a shiesty fella. Ladies, if your boyfriend has taco meat on his face, he's going to mess you up. Listen to me. I can speak from experience. And that reminds me, a lot of you were saying, well, I wouldn't listen to such and such, or I wouldn't listen to such and such. Listen, it didn't start off a panel. It was first a conversation. So season 1 was me, Rico, Mojo, Jojo. Y'all, let's take a poll, guys. Do you like Mojo, Jojo? Or do you like taco meat beard man? So I know I mentioned in my story on Instagram that he used to say things like, you're not going to be aesthetically pleasing, or are you working on your weight, Keita? And that this is what I look like when I met him. But who was ugly? Also, taco meat on your face. Now, Rico was the first villain. He came in to not only be a part of the podcast, but like help direct the podcast. So one day we were shooting, and I guess we all found out that Rico didn't appreciate being talked to a certain way, and also just it was bad. It was explosive. Now, Mojo Jojo said in one of his lives that I think that he had hired 100 cast members. There's been so many cast members in and out of his house. That was the guest cast. That wasn't core cast. Core cast stayed the same every freaking day. So we're sitting in his basement and we're all having a conversation about I just don't know what, but Mojo Jojo and Rico get into it back and forth and back and forth. Rico doesn't like how he's being spoken to, so he says something along the lines of, shut up, I'll beat your ass in your own house, something like that. I don't know. Allegedly, it's not verbatim. And then Mojo Jojo said, use your words. At that moment, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Hit him. Hit him. But he didn't. He acted very professionally. We didn't see Rico again. And I think that's when we saw him, I guess, 1 or 2 straggling shows, but Rico didn't need the money. So we didn't see Rico again. But I think that's when I found out that when you do stand up for yourself, I mean, he didn't have to say. But when you do challenge him, you're going to get fired. It's going to be your last day, but And sure, I could have quit at that moment. I could have said, oh, you can't challenge him. If you challenge him, it's going to be a problem. But I did not, because I enjoyed the people that I worked with. I was making good money. And I didn't want to quit my job. Would you quit your job if you found out that your boss was a... You know, what's crazy is along the years, a lot of people have been using words like narcissist and diagnosing everyone around them. But when you actually see a narcissist, do you know what to look for? A lot of you think that I'm bullying our friend Kit Kat, but I'm not. I truly believe she's a female narcissist. And no, I'm not a doctor. But I think when you blindly believe and follow whoever, including myself, you don't do victims justice. People that didn't deserve whatever happened to them. So please think about that, because these men, and there are a lot of men. Oh, there's so many. They're so iterating men. So a gentleman reached out and said that he dated Kitty, the, relationship expert. So I'm sure the relationship was healthy and loving and progressive. Well, he said that he was cheating on her, right? Which no woman wants. So I want to be fair and tell all the facts. But the woman just reached out, I guess the girl that he cheated with, and it says Kitty did try to kill him that night. It was because I had butt dialed him. Around that time, he had been messing with both me and her. She found out. Then shit got ugly. That girl used to cyber stalk me. She found out where I lived. She used to go live and talk about me and him over her FB and TikTok. It was a whole shit show.
I just want to hear about the show.
So she's saying she butt dialed him. And because of that, Kitty was on the phone. She heard. They began to fight. Now, that's what you heard in part 3. They began to fight. The car got damaged. Shots went off. She used his own gun to shoot at him. All because of a butt dial. Now, of course, the story is going to get deeper. And I'm invested. Are you?
Hold on. Before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me...
I don't know what is going on, honestly. So we up to episode 4. I don't know what's happening. It's time for our movement break, because we've been sitting down for 35 minutes. There's also an issue with another member. Listen, let's not give any spoilers of what we're going to watch in the videos, okay? And nothing has happened yet. She's just talking about people from the show, but I didn't hear nothing about Ace. I don't know what's going on. She's calling him taco meat. I don't know what's happening. Let's see if we could get some music up. This reminds me of the 80s, the 1980s. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. Let me see if I can find a song for us to dance to. Oh, it was a lot, right? I don't even... Come on, bring the beat. Let me hear what this is.
Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months.
I ain't really in the mood for all of that right now. Let's see. That's called Paper Chase. This one is called Meteor Bursts. Let's see what these... All right. Could We Fall in Love? Let's see what this is.
The snow is falling down.
No, the snow is over now. This one is called Turn It Up. Let's see what this is. All right, this might be it right here.
You better turn up.
All right, come on. We can do this. Have some Robin Thicke vibes. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, this is not the right screen. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, y'all. Let's get, this is the screen I wanted to get up. Come on. All right, let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. Come on. All right, come on. Let's start at the top.
You better turn up.
Hey.
You better be there when I shake.
Oh, you know, I gotta keep my toe spaces off. Because my toes, I gotta move my toes.
I should fall just
all right, come on. Hey. Oh my goodness. I did not feel like dancing, but I got up and I danced anyway. Oh, so I'm glad. Somebody's saying she likes Kita de la. See, this is what I'm saying. There's so many different people out there that you just gotta let your vibe attract your tribe, and it's okay. Like, so one person's tomato is another person's tomato. You know what I'm saying? So, the reason why we do the dance breaks is because we love our health over here. And we're going to do whatever it is that we need to do to just stay active. That should have given you 3 minutes and 45 seconds of movement. So now let's get back to the video. And see, the thing is that everybody is not going to be one thing, and that's all right. We need all different types of people. I just know when he was going on his tour, he ain't asked me to come on there, and there was a reason why. He picked the people that he picked for the reasons he picked them. Thank you so much, Mo. I appreciate that. All right, let's get back to it. So that was episode 4. Let's get to episode 5. All right, let's see. All right, so hold on. Let's get this up on the screen. All right.
Hello, and thank you for watching episode 5, season 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Work For? Now, see, I would love to keep the storyline in order, but your faves keep getting on lives, forcing people to be uncomfortable and look at them and talking about some shit that don't even matter. So I thought to react to the live. I have to watch it here because I'm blocked.
Numbers don't lie, sir. You right. You don't know them. You don't know the numbers. You ain't did the education, Slay. You ain't did the education, Slay. You ain't did the education. You don't know the numbers. Matter of fact, I do. You ain't did the education.
What education?
You guys, like, I love y'all, man. And honestly, I hope at some point in your life, and a lot of you guys are there.
Look at Mandy.
Some point in your life,
y'all don't know
you
the
get
numbers.
to the point where, you know, excluding the people that are already there. Right?
I ain't followed her today.
When you get to the point where you're organizing a national tour, self-funded,
from money you stole,
self-promoted,
using our pixels.
You know what I'm saying?
Self. Yikes.
You'll have a better perspective.
Then give us that perspective.
There's promoters all over the country that'll listen to me talk and understand everything that I'm saying.
We understand you, we just don't believe you.
I'm not trying to go back and forth.
So let's get to one of the ways he had me messed up. He likes to show the P&L sheet. Everybody was talking about the P&L sheet. You know, Kitty was like, I saw the P&L sheet. We've all got sent P&L sheets. They don't have any information on them, and they're doctored because guess who creates the P&L sheets? Okay. We've never gotten any information on how much the tour, the app, the clips, the YouTube, the anything have ever made. We've never gotten information on it. The only time we can piece information together is when he's bragging. I got big money. I wipe my ass with 50,000. I make $500,000 a weekend. That's the only time we can kind of say, hey, because I remember something wasn't right with my money, though. And speaking of that, let's talk about it. So at May, you know, me and my ex been broken up for a couple weeks. Cordial, everything's fine, but I'm waiting for my paychecks, and I'm like, what's going on? Because a lot of y'all were saying, well, why was he your manager? He wasn't my manager, but Ace didn't like talking to women. So JT is Randy's husband. Carlos is Kitty's. Well, they said she might not be married. That'll be on the next. I don't know. I tell you what, I'm just dizzy. Carlos, and then there was Kel, my boyfriend, but he wanted to speak to a man because he said that women don't quite get it. They don't quite get it, and it's easier to talk to the men, even if the men don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So usually we just send them off to have the conversation and then get the information conveyed, right? So they never talked about this. Not to me. That's why it was done behind my back. And apparently, after I signed the contract, he changed things up to where we had to buy our own plane tickets, we had to buy our own hotels, and there were no more rental cars. All that used to be given to us, now it was taken away. So he was like, what we can do, I guess to him, to Kel, was what we can do is make a deal to give you an advance so that you can pay for these things, and then we'll just take it from her shows in the back end. Okay, even if that was the case, even if I would have been okay with some dumb shit like that, and I absolutely wouldn't have, because why am I paying to work? Is this 12 years of slave? Even if I would have been okay with some dumb shit like that, why send it to his personal bank account? All the money has been sent to my bank account. Would it be because when I checked my bank account, I'd have been like, what's this for? So his manager writes back and says that attaches a promissory note. The promissory note isn't signed. The promissory note just basically says, I promise to pay, but it isn't signed. No one freaking signed it, not even the ex. So who promised to pay you? Every time you ask about the money, it's we're going bankrupt, we don't have it, I'm losing, I'm redlined. Every time you say, well, I'm sorry, you're having money issues, it's I'm not having money issues, I got big money. So you never quite know. That's why he was shaking and flailing. Also, I'd like to talk about the public support of my colleagues, right? The people that I've been on the pod with. I've never asked for public support. I never said, you better like this comment or say this or that. I stand alone because I can stand alone. I don't need anybody to say I left because of, or I believe her, or I had these kind of conversations. All I need people to do is, when I'm lying, stop me. Contracts were changed out the blue. New changes couldn't happen so fast they couldn't be put on the contract. It just every single day was a mess of like, what? So yes, most of the time he did pay on time, with exceptions, as he stated. You can write the manager, complain, say this isn't right, wait, what's going on? All you're going to get is a long, drawn-out response that the same shit that he's going to tell you, but long and drawn out with big words. Now, I still haven't gone over the fact that he called me several times to get a hold of my merch, right? He wanted my merch. He wanted to take control of it. Even though I said I already had a crew, I already had my situated, I did not need help. He called me every single day until I said, okay. I had a lot going on. My address had been leaked. There's a lot of, I found out my address was leaked. I was moving. I had a lot going on. So I said, okay. And I didn't even get to the part where he wouldn't give me my merch back unless I said thank you and bought a bottle of tequila. And he put it in an email, and I thought he was joking, but little did I know he was not kidding at all.
What are we talking about? Gosh, I have no idea what's going on. I'm lost in the sauce. This is episode 5. So she left the show. I don't know why she left the show, and I don't even know what the issue she's had. I'm starting to hear little things. Somebody's saying, if you can't pay me, I can't come to work. Look, there's a lot going on. I don't know what is happening, but let's see.
Hello, my fellow crash outs, and thank you for watching episode 6 of Who the F Did I Work For? Had to censor myself. They're trying to take my pages. If you no longer see me on any of the platforms, follow my YouTube. That means Mojo Jojo 1. So there's a rumor that Mojo Jojo is smashing everybody on the cast, and I don't know where y'all came.
She looks so different with this hair and these lashes. She looks like Tia Mowry to me. This is a good look for her. I like it. It's cute.
And Mojo Jojo is smashing everybody on the cast, and I don't know where y'all came up with that. But I do know I did say he was dibbling and dabbling for show. Yeah, I know I said that.
When did you say that? I feel like
so this is my very first tour. I'm getting to perform. I'm seeing new fans in new cities. I love this experience, but I'm starting to get irritated, and I'm telling K-Love this. I'm starting to get irritated at Mojo Jojo and the things he would say on stage, especially like if you're in an otherwise healthy and happy marriage, and he decides to cheat on you, your husband decides to cheat on you, you shouldn't leave, because otherwise, like, other than that, you were happy. Well, clearly we weren't happy because I'm getting cheated on. So that's the stuff that I would say that would make him very mad. And he would only show that after we got off stage. So then I realized, okay, I'm gonna have to censor myself because he's not gonna let me really express. So aside from all the women that, like, the fans that would sleep with Mojo Jojo, because this is when I found out that tour life means a lot of effing is going on. A lot of boot scooting boogieing. So aside from all the women that he would sleep with on tour, he would sleep with, you know, his assistants. So I met one of his assistants that let me know that he get down. Got a couple kinks as well. I'm not shaming it, but it does involve throw up. So Kit Kat ain't the only one that just loves bodily functions. Bodily fluids, I meant. I'm sorry, I'm really frazzled by a lot of all this. I don't kink shame, but I don't think it's wrong to be kink surprised. Imagine a close friend being like, I just need to be pooped on. Every day I think about it. Love it. So after every show, we like to go out and eat, celebrate. And I remember being in Dayton, Ohio, and talking to his wife and his wife, and basically telling them that they had amazing husbands because I seen them do their job and go home. And they really showed me that married men can absolutely be in front of a whole bunch of women that are open and ready to pop it up, to pop it out. They can see that and say, what I got at home is more precious, and go to the hotel room and not be frazzle-dazzling in the lobby. And this is where I learned that cheating on your significant other or your spouse doesn't only hurt your significant other, but it really makes everybody around the situation feel uncomfortable. Because as I'm speaking to these ladies, his girl comes up and says, well, what about Mojo Jojo? You're saying he's faithful. What about him? So I would like to take a poll. If you knew that your boss was unfaithful and at the company Christmas party, his wife asks you, what are you going to say? Are you going to tell her the truth, or are you going to say, yeah, he's absolutely faithful.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be like, oh, my phone is buzzing. What's that over there? Is that Punch? I mean, I'm not going to, there's no point in telling a person you don't know that their spouse is cheating on them, or their boyfriend or whomever is cheating on them, because they're going to stay with them and be angry at you for spilling. This has been my experience, and there's no reason for me to get into confrontations that ain't got nothing to do with me. Sometimes no answer is an answer, but I'm not gonna lie. So let's take the poll. What are you all gonna do? Are you going to A, tell the truth, B, tell a lie, or C, cause a diversion? I'm gonna do C. That's me personally. Let's take a poll. Since she's done the poll, I'm gonna do a diversion, because the last time that I told somebody that their partner was cheating on them, it didn't turn out well. It didn't turn into anything. Then they just distanced themselves from me. The time before that I told somebody, they turned on me. It just didn't turn out well. It just didn't turn out well. So what are you gonna do? A, B, or C? Okay. So let's see. So D. Let's add D on there. Let's add D on there. D says you need to talk to your husband. So divert, right? So C is diversion, and D is divert. Let's divert back to your husband. So there's D on the table as well. C says, I'm minding my business. Now, if this was a friend of mine, that'd be a different story. Now, I'm going to tell my friend what's going on, even if it means the friendship is ruined. But somebody that I don't know in a work situation, I am going to, me personally, I'm just going to cause a diversion. I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, is my alarm going off? And I'm just going to get out of there. So A is tell the truth, B is lie, C is a diversion, and D is or refer them back to their husband. Okay, so Sarah is going to tell them to talk to the husband. Okay. See, it's split out there. Somebody says they minding their business. Okay, we got a bunch of D's in the house. Okay. I don't see any B's, so I don't see nobody that says they're gonna lie. And I only saw one person say they're gonna tell the truth. Not my circus, not my tent. I hear you. Exactly, especially if they're gonna stay anyway. So it's like, if I'm working with somebody and this is a matter of business, and the person's girlfriend, spouse, whomever comes and says, well, what about my man? I am not getting in the middle of that, because 9 times out of 10, she's going to stay anyway, and it's just going to cause issues for me. So I'm not doing all of that. I'm not. So let's see what Keita did. So she did the survey. Let's see.
Just like the rest of them, he's doing good. Well, if your answer was not the latter one, because mine was, I looked at her right in her face and I was like, he is faithful. Yeah, he really loves you. I didn't know what else to say. I did not want to lose my job. I was put in a very awkward situation. Me and that girlfriend weren't close then. Now we are, but we weren't close then, and I just didn't know what to do. And that's when I realized how selfish. He put me in this situation. Now, I might be wrong, but he put me in that situation. He didn't even have a type. Some wheelchair, little hand. I'm not trying to be rude. It didn't matter. It didn't matter the disability. Not to say anybody was like not able to function. I don't think he took advantage of anyone. They were able, but the disabled, they're able. You hear what I'm saying? The disabled is able. They get down. You hear what I'm saying?
This girl is vulgar. She's so silly. All right, so that was 6. Let's go to 7. All right, let's see what we have here. This is another person who my energy, my spirit, not take he.
Podcast want a big platform to shit on the people you used to work with.
I want to shit on the people I used to work with. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, my fellow crash outs reporting for duty. A lot of you said, Keita, where's episode 7? Right? Where's episode 7? Because it was Sunday. I can't do that on the Lord's Day. Uh-oh! Looks like they're trying to take a real ninja down. It's funny, everybody's okay with peeing and throwing up until you talk about it, and now I'm doing something wrong. Okay. So I just want to make a couple of things clear before we start this episode, because I really want to thank all of you for reaching out again. Every time I open my DMs, I'm getting a lot of love, and I know that there's a lot of hate too, but let me show you what a leader is. A leader knows that hate's gonna come. So I'm checking my DMs and I see a DM from this guy, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's probably gonna say, sis, keep your head up, it's gonna be okay. Like most of the DMs. Only I was surprised. So as you can see in 2021, I said, what's up? And Calamar said, man, I got this skit for us to do. I know a lot of you are saying, wait, what does this have to do with the Tonight's Conversation podcast? This is a little bonus segment because I'm going to show you guys how I'm coming if you think that you can speak to me disrespectfully. I don't care that I'm pissing off y'all's kings and queens of pee-pee and doo-doo. It's not my concern, but it's also not your fight. So I'm thinking Calamar is cool, right? And so, because I said, what's up? He's like, man, I want to do this skit 2021. Fast forward to 2025, okay? I used to look at you like a smart businesswoman, but to find out you quit the radio for a podcast, girl, you dumb as fuck. K104 been around 20 years. You left stability for a funky ass podcast. You should know better. Thanks for the financial advice, Calamar.
Let's read the rest ourselves. She says KL04 wanted to pay $50K a year and wanted me to take a price cut. I made triple then. So, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Shit would have went up. So hold on. You quit the radio for a podcast. So she was making triple $50K. So was he paying her $150,000 to be on this tour?
Ability for a funky ass podcast. You should know better. Thanks for the financial advice, Calamar. I'm really gonna use it next time. I'm gonna give some advice now. Be careful for the people that find pleasure in your pain. Like when you tell somebody bad news and you see that their corners of their mouth are like going up because it's like, ooh, those people been preying on you for a minute and they couldn't wait to let you know that you failed. A lot of you would like to know what happened with me on K104, and I didn't say anything. What? You mean you can leave a job and not say anything to anybody, even though thousands of people are asking you, where'd you go every day?
I thought she said she was working HR. Oh my God.
Year after? I can do that. This time I chose not to. So I used to work for the best radio show in Dallas, Dee in the Morning with Jay Cruz, Dee McGuire, JJ Williamson, Trey G, and yeah, it was a vibe. I said K104 wanted to pay me $50 and then wanted me to take a price cut. I made triple then, so? He's like, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. That should have went up. Lady J left with $500,000. You still my girl. I'm not your girl. We're not even friends. I didn't even respond to your skit request, and that's why you're mad. No hate to anybody. If I'm already making 150, I don't want to keep making 50. I understand staying at a company for 45,000 years, but that's not what I like to do. I was on tour for 2 years. I was making about 150, and I decided to get another job because
a whole fucking week. And if you know me, you know that's like a record. I've been a content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it, for a couple years now. And I've had a job. And I've went to school at the same fucking time. I still have a job. I've never stopped working.
Imagine being on tour from Friday to Sunday, working sometimes two shows each day, and then flying back home Sunday in order to be at work at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. Monday through Friday. And then Friday, after your shift ends at 10 at the radio, you hop on a plane and go to whatever city so that you can start your other job. And I didn't work two jobs because I have a money problem, a gambling issue, an alcohol problem, or a spending problem, or any of that. I worked two jobs. I never stopped working because I like money. Now my nervous system felt safer here. I love Dallas. I love the people. I love everything about this situation, but the money wasn't moneying. I was tired. I said, okay, well, let me go to the boss. So I go and talk to Gio, and I'm like, hey, contract, da da da. And he's like, everyone wants to worry about contracts. Everyone cares about contracts, but do you work? How about you do good work? I do good work. That's why I'm talking to you about a contract. He said I was something along the lines of, you're just a content creator. But I later found out why Gio didn't really want me there. I have a bachelor's degree in media, and that was my first, radio job ever, and it happened to be on the best morning show ever. So I did pretty well. I wasn't just a content creator because you wouldn't have chosen me if that were the case. But see, advice number 2. Be careful for when you stand up for what you're worth. Be careful for those people that when you do that, they try to devalue you. You aren't worth that. Ha, you think you worth that? You ain't worth that. I promise you I am, and I'm gonna show you. I said goodbye to everybody that I love, and then I started doing brand deals and made about 15,000 to 20,000 in 30 seconds to a minute. So I knew I didn't have to do that no more. I was gonna be just fine. I don't know what Lady J, I don't know nothing about this, and I don't know how you know. Also, Lady J was working there for like 10 plus years. So whatever she left with, she probably deserved. I wasn't finna stay no 10, 20, 30, 40.
At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot.
Oh my goodness.
I said I quit K104 when Gio said there's no money in radio. They wanted to give me pennies. Gio said I was just a creator that sits in her car and talk. But that's why they hired me. LOL. I've missed LOL. I made 150 off rip with the pod, so Lady J was there 16 years, you idiot. Oops. Sorry. And as I type this,
You idiot, BITCH.
I still make more than you. I'm not trying to shit on you, but calling me stupid when we both in Dallas is wild. So is it like smoke, or did you just want to call me out my name while I'm going through hard times? I'm not your girl, bitch. I don't even know you. Cause I don't even know you. He says, I'm the latter, and I don't live in Dallas. And it could be smoke. Shit, I ain't tripping. I was so scared when he sent that. I was so scared. Now you mad as fuck. If I was in your position, I'd be mad too. And you definitely don't make more than me. Ooh, man. Sorry, y'all, I'm making a pizza. Okay, I said, what position? You think I'm broke? Ha! What the fuck? I'm charging a nigga up that owe me money. Unfortunately, I had to crash out for him to hear me. But guess what? We close to solving everything. I don't know why bitch niggas like you think you can just talk to women. You don't know anyway. You're balding. You're not funny. And we shouldn't be speaking. So it's not smoke. I used to look at you like a businesswoman. Why? Because I had a job. You mark ass. I can see if I gave business advice. I was like one of y'all fake ass fight head two gurus. Make 400,000 in 40 minutes, but I never did that. If you make more money than me, then why are you talking? I don't know any rich men, and I know a lot. I don't know any rich men that would sit there and talk to a poor broke girl. I said, focus on your millions, you busted ugly bitch. I'm not mad. I just gotta show people how I'm coming at them when they feel they can say stupid shit to me. But you're still my boo. Now, when he asked me to do the skit, I looked at his page and I didn't laugh, so I didn't respond. His teeth are white, so they look like they're new, but he has old breath. And if you look, And if you look right here, there's a gap because he's up. There's patches. All of it's gone. But don't worry, Calamar, I'm just like you. You must be stressed. Because I was. Let me show you something. This was my hair when I left working for Mojo Jojo. So I understand being bald, Calamar. My hair grew back, but I'm praying for yours. So everybody go to Calamar's shows. He works at the Improv, but you have to go early for his shows because he's probably the first comedian and not the last.
Okay.
A lot of you are like, wow, it seems like you're having a manic episode. I'm glad you can identify what a manic episode is. It means I'm doing my job. So I'm about to wrap up this episode, but I do want to let you guys know that my little red phone rang and Mojo Jojo's lawyer and my lawyer have been getting sticky for a couple of days now. Mojo Jojo has a very angry and mean lawyer, but so do I. He says that he might, just might, make things right, not only with me, but with the people, some of the people that he's wronged. Man, that's accountability there. I really, really appreciate that. So my next episode will be interesting. Tune in.
Oh my gosh, have mercy. Somebody said they're confused. I'm confused too because I didn't hear nothing. I don't know what is going on. So that was episode 7. Here's episode 8. Let's see what we're talking about here. Oh my Lord.
To get this done, we have to do it obviously above the board.
What's that mean?
Right, because it means that technically we can't say what we're doing this for. Yeah, I like that being more of it. He was saying that what your lawyer said, and then I like it being something that is private between us that don't get out. But it doesn't benefit neither one of us to go to court about this. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it for me. The amount of money I would pay lawyers to keep watching your page and doing this and doing that, it's not fucking worth it. So what I'm saying is I didn't need an all-encompassing NDA. It was 100 just to not talk about this.
Yes, but that's the NDA.
Hold up. No, shit, if you want to keep, look, it was 100 to talk about this and then 250 in work. Quote unquote.
For the NDA?
No, just this specific thing.
Right, that's the NDA. That's the one that I need to sign the NDA about.
One more question.
Yeah.
What about just the 5 artists here? 250 now, 256 months.
So give me 500,000.
I'm gonna tell you this: if you take that money and you just put it in the stock market, in 4 years you'll probably have more money. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, I don't know how to do stock markets. You don't.
No, I'm saying you'll just.
All these people talking about all these big dollars. I don't have that money. I ain't making that from these shows, so they doing something right. Cause I ain't making that.
Have it. You get what I'm saying? You'll have it. The idea, and this is I'm telling you from my side of it, what I would do. I would have the money.
People have been around you forever, and then other people's characters are going to start to be questioned, because my first thought was, which one of his niggas knew and sat by an abuser and continued to make money? That was my first thought when I saw it. So when I asked Mike, I'm like, did you know?
Keita, I know you have your opinions of me. All right? I know you do. And I know that there's some things that could have been done better. But when I listen to your opinions of me sometimes, it do hurt my feelings. And I'm not taking away from your hurt feelings.
No, I do be trying to hurt your feelings. You be pissing me
That
off.
don't mean that, and listen, just like things got back to you, things got back to me.
I tell them to people on purpose so that they get back to you.
You know.
So with Kitty,
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
So I was going through a breakup, so I was going through a lot, and then somebody had doxed me in January, and they shared my address, so people came to my door, knocked on my door, scared my kid, so we all slept in the same bed together because we didn't know if people were gonna come in. They called my phone a million times. It was scary the whole night, and people were sending Uber Eats. People were like, "You gonna die, bitch?" Because it was around the time that I had talked shit about Nicki Minaj, so the barbs were already on me. So as soon as my address and phone number hit Twitter, I was cooked. So that really fucked me up. So I went ahead and I had to move. But I couldn't really afford to like do tour, help my family out, and move. But I moved anyway because I was scared because I got a son. So I told Randy that, and you know, she was like really mad about it. But then Kitty told me that.
Oh my God. I'm so confused. I don't understand what's happening. Does she want the money? How much money does he owe her? Why are we listening to this conversation? What is going on? He said he's going to give her $500,000. I mean, you want the money or not? What are we talking about right now? Is it more money that you want? What's going on?
You know, she got my address. Randy got my address from Natasha. So I called Natasha. And Natasha was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to give her your address." She was like, what'd she say? She was like, I thought she had some of your merch and she wanted your address, right? But you're not supposed to give my personal information out to castmates. But anyways, I let it go. And then so me and Kitty became cool because she told me, she was like, "I got something to tell you about Randy." She's like, she leaked your address. So I just blocked Randy. I didn't even say anything. I just blocked her. I was like, I'm done. So, me and Kitty became cool, very close. She told me you fucked her over real bad. She was struggling really bad with money. I gave her sister food. Because she said her sister. I gave her food. I gave her a pantry of my food. I did a lot for her. I bought her an edible arrangement. I took her out to eat and paid for the whole thing. I did a lot. And then, you know, she snaked in the fucking worst way. Because you weren't supposed to know. You weren't supposed to know that we came together.
I am on my, I don't like to swear, but on everything I love. When I talked to Kitty in Dallas, she wasn't trashing any of that.
I didn't say she trashed. I said she told you what she didn't have no reason telling you.
No, she didn't. It wasn't you get what I'm saying? It wasn't.
She already apologized for telling you what she told you.
No, listen. You just come back. What I'm saying is, it wasn't in an attempt to get them out. They ain't blah blah blah. It was an attempt to, hey,
I don't care about her. That's the reason. My son is in danger. I had to buy another motherfucking house, and that bitch is in Dallas, and I'll fuck that bitch up.
I don't want to get you upset.
My son, nigga. I don't play with my son.
Hey, we don't have to talk about Kitty no more.
Never again.
I was just person to person, Kita.
No, I'm just telling you. I don't want anything from you, Ace. I don't want anything. At first I thought you were going to make it right. It was a whole day. I can't spend days and days on this, so I'm just going to let it go from here. I wanted to call you and just say, I want to let you know how you've hurt people. That's all, how you've hurt me. Like, a lot of people, Natasha told her stories too. And everybody can talk about how they've left you and you've done this and you've done that. And you've gotten what you are good at is meticulously doing something to somebody, whether you make them love you, and I don't see how they can, or you give them financially fucked up, right? And then they say, okay, well maybe he'll make it right. And we continuously do that because you play this like nice guy role that everyone fell in love with, like 2 million followers, you know? 2 million women are like, this is a nice guy. You are not a nice guy. I don't need you to make it right. I don't need you to give me any money. I know Mike said I was impoverished. I guess that was a little dig because he's mad. But
if he owes you money, take the money.
I'm not tripping, man. I wish you the absolute best, bro. I really do.
You're gonna drop the video.
I'm gonna tell the truth. You haven't been truthful with me since I've met you, though, about anything.
No, whoa. Keita, so are we talking or not?
I can't stop crying thinking about what did happen.
Yeah. All right, so,
what did happen?
Keita, I ain't ate since.
Me neither. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I'm so thin and pretty. I'm gorgeous. Here, stop telling me we're good. I have to pay my all right, I'm wasting my money, bro. I had to pay my lawyer and shit. It's fine.
No. But that's so essentially so now you're willing to sign a full blown NDA.
Yeah, I do think this is deep, and then this is gonna hurt a lot of employees, and then a lot of people are gonna be like, well, I didn't see that. He do be yelling at Sam. And do the live still just to show people that you made it right, because that's all. And then with that settlement, I'm gonna get like the people that said that they were hurt by you. I'm going to help them so that they feel like they didn't just help me get everything and then And I'm not gonna say that what you gave me or anything, but I'm gonna say he made it right. Be honest. Be honest, because people think we're having sex and we're not.
I know that you have enough right now, even without her. You know that. You know that also.
Yes. I have a lot of things. You've done a lot of things to me.
No, listen. So there is no reason for me, no reason at all for me to spoil you at fucking all.
Or get off my phone and let's stop this. I don't give a fuck. Fire today. Or we have no deal.
Solve this by
I waited up until midnight last night. I'm tired. My back hurts. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I need to work. But I'm still fucking around with your bitch ass. Now, I said we were friends, but we ain't that goddamn close until we make a motherfucking deal. So make it, nigga, and make the right one.
Let's just make the deal, Ace. And we can move forward, and you can get squared away, and we can get squared away, and everything can be finished. Do you think you can solve it by 5:30?
Mary. We got a long way to 5:30. I've been working on this all morning. Since
We'll spend more time convincing that nigga and less time talking to me. I gotta work and make videos. Thank you. I gotta do my Patreon. I got 500 new members.
Call me back at 1. All right, call me back at 1. All right. Love you, Keita.
I have dealt with mental and emotional struggles for a very long time.
I mean, even the ads know that this is some mental health. Let me be quiet. I don't know what is going on. I'm confused. Rakaya says it's not confusing. I'm confused because I don't know what's happening. What's going on? Like, does she want the money, not want the money? What is she saying he did? Okay, so I'm starting to find out he owes her some money, but she's saying she doesn't want it. So then what is she upset about? I'm not hearing that. So I'm confused. Rakaya, if you know and understand everything, can you call in and explain it to me? So that was episode 8. It doesn't look like there's any other numbered episodes, but there's other videos. Oh, and it's time for us to dance. I don't even feel like dancing, honestly. It took 35 minutes to get through those clips, and what did we learn from the clips? All right, let's get up, and it's time for us to do our movement break. Oh my gosh. This is tiring me out. Let's see what this is. So it's really not confusing. He's not paying her $500K. He wants to give her $250K. I thought he said he would give a portion now and then $250 now and then $250 in 6 months. That's what I thought I heard. Am I hearing something different? So if she wants the additional $250,000, then that's what we're talking about, right? But she said she did not want him to give her any money. She said, it's fine. I don't even want your money. So what is this about then? So explain it to me. Who can call in and explain it to me, please? I can open up the phone lines. If you can call in, put up the number 3 so that I can understand, because I'm not understanding. I'm confused. All right. Get up out of your seat. And just do something. I am tired and this stuff drains my energy, but listen. Let's get up and do something. Listen. Just get up and do something. It doesn't matter. I can't do this. Honestly, I can't do it. I can't can't do it, honestly. I can't. Let me find a more upbeat song. Something that will, let me see if I can find Come and Get It. Let's see if I can find that. I can't even find it. Oh my gosh, I don't get it. It's like, okay, she said she didn't want the money. Okay, good. So some people are going to call in. So I'm going to open up the phone lines as soon as we come back from the dance break. I'm looking for, let's see. Nope. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know. You're a step to the money, that's a lay. Take advantage of my time to get a payday. I've been to myself, I've been out the way. If I'm not with the kids, me and Tay-Tay. Spin a bag, get a bag, that's a routine. I go north, cross the border like some poutine. Growing up, I had hoop dreams, to be on the routine. But I turned hoop dreams to hoop dreams. And look, we made it. Still going numbers and the ones who got famous. Hear what I'm saying? I could take a cookie cutter system and go bust it down and bake. Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. Not Shaq West, but I'm getting really rich. Not your fair rapper, but I'm really making hits. Soundtrack the world, got 'em asking who is this? Soundtrack the world, this is really just some biz. Big bricks and I stand on it. I've been on myself, put some bands on it. No big zone, put the time in. Take a break, didn't plan on it. Take a loss and I'm not stressing it. The money works for me when I invested it. What you step in, not what I'm stepping in. I could not be dressing up a mannequin. Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. So that was our dance break. If you dance to that, you got 2 minutes and 38 seconds of movement in. So I'm happy to hear that. All right, let me open up the phone lines so that I can hear from you all. There's the telephone number right there. Oh, my battery's dying. Let me plug it up. Give me 1 second. 323-488-3149. Oh, Rakaya sent $5. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you. All right. So, let me... All right, phone lines are open, 323-488-3149. I want somebody to explain to me what's going on because I feel like I've missed some things. Oh, Karma sent $10. Thank you, Karma. Thank you. Thank you. I'm waiting. The phone line is open. I'm waiting for the call to come through. What did he fraud her out of? That's what I never really fully heard what was going on. You know, it's not like she came out and she did a video and said, listen, I was on this show. He didn't pay me. All I heard was her talking about a bunch of people, patchy beards and balding men. The phone line is open. I'm not hearing anybody call in. Oh my gracious. Let me hear another song. Let me see what this one is. That's loud. Let's see what he's talking about. Come on.
Motivation to you, Tony. Mentally feel like Kobe. I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me. I don't care if you push it 40.
I'm waiting for the caller to call in. Come on. I'm waiting for you. Somebody put the 3 up. They said they was gonna call. Come on. I'm trying to swim through the foolishness because I don't know what's going on. Who ready? Who ready? Hey, come on. Come on. It said it was busy. Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on. Oh. Okay, my bad. I'm ready now. Now we're ready. Come on. Who remembers this dance from back in like 10 years ago? I'm ready. I'm ready for you to call in. The phone lines are open now. All right. That was Who Ready. I'm going to save that song. That was Who Ready by No Bid. This is the song that is already on my thing. This one is called DND, Do Not Disturb. Was it on Do Not Disturb? It says it's receiving calls now, so it's open. 323-488-3149.
Always play ball, never AWOL. Or they mad now, cause they lost. That's on you, not on me.
She said she didn't even want the money. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what this is about anymore. All right. You're on the air live with Tonya TKO. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Tonya, my love. This is Rose from New York.
Hey, Rose. So you're familiar with the situation that's going on with Keita Rose, and you're going to explain it.
Yes. So as far as I understand, the reason that she doesn't want to take the $250,000 is because she will have to sign an NDA. And since he already showed his hand how he's a liar, it's like she doesn't want to go back with the riffraff. She wants all her money now. Also, they tried to, they faked the contract, supposedly, stating where the last paycheck or the money that was supposed to be paid to her was given to her ex, which makes no sense because why would you pay somebody's paychecks to their ex? Also, I was on one of her lives and she said that he has a lot of content and uses a lot of her clips. So he's continuously using her clips. So he is still making money off that. Also, there was an issue before everything went down where he took the rights to her merch and was selling her merch, but then told her, oh, no, I can't sell your merch in certain cities and this and that. But that's a lie because we can tell he's a liar. He's making money off her merch, making money off clips. And she also brought a lot of followers to his platform. The other thing is she was there front and center. So she sees the amount of money that they're making. They were selling like 300 plus. They were selling tickets for about $300 plus for VIP. And those seats were full. They sold out. So it's like, pay me my money now in full. I don't want to keep dealing with you.
That's not what we heard her say on the phone call. What I heard her say was, it's all right. I don't even want your money.
Well, because he's only offering her the $250, and she still has a few more episodes. And then also on her lives, she was going into more detail, which is what I was telling you about, that he has access to her clips and he's still putting up clips and making money off her and her merch.
Okay.
So he's still making money off of her. So it's like when he said take the 250, she doesn't want to sign the NDA and keep waiting and going back and forth, and then they can slip in little things in the contract, and it's like, no, just pay me my money in full. So if you don't want to pay me in full, all right, forget it. I'm going to expose you, and I'm going to show everybody the receipts, and I'm going to continue to make episodes and make my money off that way, since you don't want to go that route and continue fighting you with the lawyer.
Okay, well, this is what you're saying, I guess, because you've seen her lives, but from the videos that I saw, the episodes, that wasn't communicated. So I'm glad that you explained that. But I don't understand why she would make a recording saying, that's okay, I don't even want the money, you don't have to give me any money. I don't know why she would say that. Why not just say what it is?
I guess because she wants all her money in full and she doesn't want to go back and forth with him.
If
she knows that he's making money off her content and merch.
Okay, so if you know that someone is making money and they owe you money, are you going to say, that's all right, you don't even have to pay me any money? Are you going to say that?
No, I'm gonna keep fighting it because I would like my payment in full. I would say, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna take what you're offering me. Maybe she didn't word it right. You know,
she didn't word that at all. She said the opposite.
Certain things maybe weren't worded correctly. But I would say, you know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna take that little money. I'm gonna continue to fight you, and then I'm gonna continue to expose you and make money my way, because that's not enough. And she knows the money that he's making, and he also brags about how he wipes his butt with 50K and 100K. So it's like, okay, so this should be no problem for you.
Okay, so someone is saying she was upset. She posted an audio. So who can understand why I'm confused? She's saying she doesn't want the money, but yet she's still going back and forth and on, telling him to make the right decision. I guess trying to say she does still want the money, but while saying she doesn't want the money, like, that doesn't even make any sense to me. That's why I'm confused, because I'm like, what is the issue?
Well, on one of her lives, she did mention that at first she wasn't recording, but that she started recording. So it could be that too, where some parts of the conversations are cut off. But that's why she's making, the series to kind of expose it piece by piece. But when she's on her live, people ask her questions, so she just goes ahead and answers. So that's why we have bits and pieces more than people who haven't been on her live.
Okay, so people in the comments are saying it doesn't matter what I say, matters what I do. Verbal contracts matter. That matters. And she was upset. I don't think she meant it. Well, she shouldn't have said it. And then she posted it. She said it, she recorded it, and she posted it in the series. So who can blame?
Well, I commend her for that, because, she is being real. She could have tried to cut it out, but she knows that he was going to post it anyway. Sorry about the noise. Because when he posted his recording, he posted it and then took it down. So that's what prompted her to post those recordings that she had on hand.
All right. Well, this is why people out here confused. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. There's another video.
Thank you so much, Tonya.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to close the phone lines again. All right. There's another video. This says crashing out is unprofessional. This is from her YouTube page.
Tell you why I have a problem with what Keita Rose is doing.
Hello, no hate to this creator, just let me tell you why I don't care. I am calling out financial abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. I am calling out abuse, and that's uncomfortable. But I wanted to show victims, which I do not identify as. I do not identify as a victim. I want to show victims exactly what they can expect when they confront their abuser. Because not everybody has a video camera out and can prove that someone did something to them. Not everything is as cut and dry or black and white as...
Okay, somebody said watch Yanni's video. It's organized. Let's go to Yanni's then. I wish we would have started there because we're already knee deep in this. It's a lot. And I'm okay. So her video is an hour long. So we're going to go to Yanni's and we're going to Oh goodness, it has two parts. I'm just all right. So here, this is
Hey
Yanni.
boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Before we get into today's live, get you something to eat. Get you a drink. Put the kids to bed if you're watching the playback. Put the kids to bed. Because honestly, I understand Keita Rose is telling her story in the way that she chooses to, but I have to be honest with you, it's hard to follow. So I'm creating this live to make it plain and simple. I took a lot of time yesterday.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some issue. Let's go forward a little.
And they're mixing seeking answers, seeking truth, and mixing that in with entertainment. And
okay, hold on.
That's where I know him from.
Okay, hold on.
Podcasts, and I got the tea. Like I do. I really do. I got it. Okay. I got it. Yes, it was hard for me to keep up with it too as it was coming out, but actually when I did the deep dive, I was like, oh, and we still don't know everything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No, I caught my mic went out that time. Okay, so my cord is here. I just need to learn. I just need to unpack it and everything. Okay. So let's get into this. Let me pull up my receipts. So tonight's conversation is a popular podcast, live panelist show that talks about relationships. And they are on tour currently. They are currently on tour. That was another thing that I picked up when it came to all the drama that was coming out. So let's get into what this is all about. So the core original cast was Kitty, Trip, Ace, Keita, Randy, and Trill from Crew Season. That's where I know him from. Okay.
Okay. I'm
so that was the core cast. They had guest cast, but that was the original core cast. Now, based off of my research, the reason Keita is speaking out is because of bad business practices, payments not being made to employees.
Okay.
Mixing business with pleasure, married men sleeping with fans, men committed sleeping with fans and cast members. So I don't know who was faithful and I don't know who wasn't. So don't come at me sideways. I'm just going on for what's out here. But what I will say is I think it's funny how the men that were married or that were committed were on tour to help women seeking relationships or that were already in relationships, yet they weren't being faithful. Interesting. I have to be honest with you. I was not bamboozled. I was not hoodwinked. And I was not led astray with tonight's conversation because tonight's conversation is really tonight's manipulation. It is to target women who are desperately looking for answers, seeking answers from an unhealed place. And they're mixing seeking answers, seeking truth, and mixing that in with entertainment. Mm-hmm. And this is what you're going to get.
Exactly.
So I wasn't hoodwinked. I was not bamboozled, and I was not led astray with tonight's conversation. Also, I did play tonight's conversation, the card game. Now, the reason why this video is titled Tonight's Manipulation, let me really break this down for you. So that card game is to help manipulate women. Oh. If you play that card game, what you're doing is you are letting your defenses down, you're letting your guard down, and you're allowing someone to create a playbook when it comes to dating you. And it's so interesting because Ace, the man that is the owner of this whole show, he is the co-creator, or he's the original creator of this whole show and everything. He was also the creator of the card game. I played the card game. It was used against me as a form of manipulation because the cards and the questions on the cards is to really open yourself up to be vulnerable with someone that you're dating, so then they can learn all about you and learn about how you could operate in your relationships with them or relationship with them, or any past relationships that you were in. They also had questions on there that would create scenarios regarding relationship issues or just different dynamics within a relationship, and then it was required for you to answer that. Now, I played this game with a player, and he tried to bullshit me with his answers, and I had to bullshit him back. And so we did this back and forth, a roundabout thing. And I'm like, it's interesting that Ace was out here working with Derek Jackson, and then he came out with this card game that is used to help manipulate women. I ain't a fool. You can't play me like that. I see what you're doing, but I also see how men are able to use that card game to manipulate women. So the reason why this live stream is called Tonight's Manipulation is because if you play that card game, you are setting yourself up to be manipulated. And it's an easy lick. It doesn't take any hard work. It doesn't take whining and dining you. It literally takes a man wooing you with this relationship card game to get all the deets on how they can easily manipulate you.
Somebody paid their money.
That is
for
it.
that card game.
And then another thing too, the women that are going to these events, they're also being manipulated by Ace through his content, through the conversations that he likes to have on his platform.
Thank you.
So it's not shocking that he's able to swindle his way into some panties with the fans. I'm not shocked by that. But it's not shocking because he's able to manipulate women.
Listen, there's so many women out there, black women especially, who have such downtrodden self-esteem that all it takes is for a male to exist. He doesn't really have to do much. All it takes is for him to exist, and they'll throw themselves. Oh, Cynthia G is in the house. Hey, you came in on the tail end, because I am so fatigued now at this point, and I have a lot of reading that I need to do for my classes. So I'm happy. I wish we had started watching Yanni's video earlier. If I get a chance to wake up really early tomorrow, we can come back and have another watch party. I just cannot sit here for another few hours looking at this stuff. I have to be very honest. What the energy and the all over the placeness of the videos and the hollering and all of that, it left me feeling depleted. I feel depleted. I'm being honest with you all, and I need to love myself enough to go recharge. I don't have the capacity or the bandwidth anymore after that. I wish we had started with Yanni's, but I think we needed to see Yanni's juxtaposed alongside Keita Rose's in, like, listen, the duality. Sometimes you need a thing to appreciate another thing. So, Cynthia, let me know if you want to call in and get a few words in, because I'm getting out of here, honestly. And then, Cynthia, do you remember what show it was that we were on where we spoke for the first time and we made up? There was somebody who said that that piece should be clipped out, and I don't remember which video it was in. Oh, gosh. Let me know if you want to call in, Sin. Oh, because I got to get out. I'm going to get out of here. If you call in, I'm going to wait around. If not, I'm getting out of here. I feel like I have to cleanse myself and just sit in the quiet for some time, read a book. That's what I feel like I need to do. Open up the window, let the spirits out. There was a lot going on, a lot of energy. Oh, Cynthia says she's been here for a while. I didn't even know. The question is, do you want to call in and speak your piece on this situation? And then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not I'm an extrovert. However, I've been out extroverted today, and I need to recharge my battery. I'm depleted. All right. So Sin, it doesn't. Oh, Cynthia says I'm in the shower. How are you texting on a phone in the? We got to do better than this. We got to do better than this. My goodness, we can't even take a shower now without our phones. We gotta get into mindfulness and be in that present moment. Can you imagine the wet hand trying to dry it off so you could do your? No, we have to have a time for a shower, a time for this, and a time for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a lot energetically. It was only to not have any clear information. So listen, like I said, if I can get up and get out early, because there's stuff that I need to do before tonight is over. Yeah, thank you, Alpha. Let's see what the self-love lesson is from today's video. Let's get it together. Let me get some music up on the screen, and then I want us to type SLL for self-love lesson. And then I want us to type out what we learned about loving ourselves from today's video. One of the things that I learned about loving myself from today's video is about slowing down. And if you're listening, you could be here for the live. Join the text notification squad. Join the text notification squad, and it's TonyaTKO.com/text. D watches YouTube in the shower as well. How? Do you have it suctioned on the door and you in there like this? And you like watching the videos? And how are you doing this? How are you watching? Or do you have a stand in the shower? Listen, people, we have got to break our addiction to these devices. Oh my goodness. And even with the music, sometimes you just have to have silence. All right, so come on. Yvonne sent through $10. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. Let me see. Karma sent a message through and says, exclusively elusive. Okay, Karma. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Self-love lesson, SLL. Let me know what you learned about loving yourself from today's video. I believe the behavior that people show me. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a good one. I like that. I believe the behavior that people show me. Absolutely. Okay. So somebody says their self-love lesson is to be true to myself. Okay. Remember, we're only talking about what we do want, and we're speaking from the positive affirmative, right? There's waterproof bags and stands for phones, but the thing is that if we can't enjoy 10 minutes of solitude without our phones in the shower, it's not like, I mean, come on, it's 10 minutes. Take care of and protect my mental health, whatever the cost. I like that, yes. Jada, that's beautiful. Protect your mental health. Yes, yes, yes. I wonder if I have any more salad downstairs. Trust myself and do the research when collabing in business. Maintain composure and don't. There's the word don't in there. So we're only going to talk about what we do want. We're not going to use words like don't, not, or never. So let's talk about what we do want. So maintain composure and be forthright about my money. I know that's right. Okay. Look within for love. Yes, yes, yes. I like that. I like that. Look within for love. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Tonya, we are intentionally watching YouTube in the shower. I know. So that's what I'm trying to understand. Why? Why can we not have 10 minutes? And you've been in the shower for a minute now. Cause this bro, you said you've been watching for a minute. What more do you need to do in there, Cynthia? You are clean. Get out of the shower. Are you hiding in there? Wait a minute. Are you hiding in the shower? Who is in your house that you gotta hide in the shower to have some quiet time now? What's going on now? This is what it's sounding like to me. If you're in the shower for 40 minutes, it's too long. You're doing too much. You didn't say you were in the bathtub. The shower does not require 40 minutes. It does not. Get in, wash, get out. And then you can get back on your phone, but don't. Go out into nature. Today was a beautiful Saturday. We have to break the addictions that we have to our devices. We must. Bring me some more of these self-love lessons. Drink my water and stay hydrated. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. She said, I've been watching for a bit, but I just got in the shower. Okay. All right. I don't understand how you're texting. Is your hand not wet? If you're in the shower and your hand is dry, you're doing it wrong. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. Either way, you need to get out. Get out of the shower, dry your hand, or keep your hand wet and wash. I cooked first, then ate, and I just got in the shower, lady. Okay, how are you typing all of this with a wet hand? I tried to listen to some music once when I was in the shower. I was listening to, you know what I like to do? I like to listen to motivational videos like Think and Grow Rich or Joe Dispenza or Abraham Hicks. I like to listen to those when I'm in the shower. I like to listen to them when I first wake up because it gets me in the manifestation mindset, right? And I tried to pause and go back. My finger was wet. The warm drops started doing all types of stuff on my phone, clicking and moving all different types of places. I tried to dry my hand, but I was wet. So I tried again. I tried to shake it. It didn't work. So now whatever's playing, I just leave it, let it play. You're doing a whole typing in the shower. How? I don't understand how that's happening. I don't understand how it's happening personally. Unless there's like some Siri and you speaking the words out from the disability mode or whatever. I don't understand how it's happening. I don't understand. But listen, you all know what you're doing. You got it under control. My self-love lesson from today's video is about being very intentional with my words, about saying what it is that I need and accepting what it is that I have negotiated, period. That's my self-love lesson from today's video. Because this was all of this, like, say what I need, say what I want, say what it's going to take for me to be happy, and accept that. Simple. All right, so listen, I will see you all hopefully early tomorrow. Like I said, I really have to just go. This conversation with Cynthia did brighten me up a bit. It lifted my energy and my spirit. So I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. If you're on the text notification squad, you will get, I dry my hands on a towel and move away from the water stream, then get back in it. Okay, I hear you. Maybe I'm just not that dedicated to have the towel and doing all of that and everything. No soap. I mean, I know how white people was doing it. So let us find out, you know, because, all right, listen, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for coming out, and get on the text notification squad to get a text when I go live. Thank you all so much, and we should be watching Yanni's if I can get in early tomorrow. All right, go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is being true to yourself. When you notice that, so be in work relationships. Listen, all I'm gonna say is listen to your instinct, because just looking at him, you could tell he's your spirit will tell you what you need to know about him. And we women, we just, I don't know, we're so desperate to hear a man speak sweet nothings to us that we just go along with so much. Oh, are these phones waterproof? Okay, I hear you. Anyway, it was great. It was great. I will see you all early tomorrow. If you don't see, hopefully we'll come out early tomorrow, because I really want to understand all of this, but I got homework to do. Like you all know, I'm in a grad program at an Ivy League, and I'm going to start doing my weekly updates again, because I have gotten into art. I want you all to see it. I will see you all later. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Let me refresh, make sure I got everyone. All right, I got everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.
Take advantage of my time to get a payday. I've been to myself, I've been out the way. If I'm not with the kids, me and Tay-Tay. Spin a bag, get a bag, that's a routine. I don't know if cross the border like some poutine.